Welcome to Ravi Sree's University YouTube channel.
A pleasant day to one and all. This is Rakesh with English Coffee House, an initiative by Ravi Sree University. Day 16. The topic for the day is letter writing, informal. By the way, we can use the word called also personal letter, and a formal letter called letter of application for a leave. It's quite common that we write letters to a friend. You might understand or get the clarity on sending an email too. The same letter, informally written, we can send it as an email, sending in the same format. So what exactly is this format of writing a personal letter to a friend of mine? We shall go with the components as a structure of writing an informal letter. Students in school, right from your grade of 4 till 10, or even in plus 1 and plus 2, students have the question of writing a letter to your friend. So how should I write it? The structure goes this way. I mention date and station. Date, as we have been emphasizing, goes with the format of alphanumeric entry called 31st July or 31 July 2021. Alphanumeric. We will avoid numeric alone, like 31/7/2021 obliques. No, we'll discourage this. We will write it fully 31 July, 2021. Then, from where you are writing this letter, from your locality, where you stay, I can keep it as New Delhi or Hyderabad, where you are writing from. Goes with addressal to the friend. Salutation, you can call it as Dear Rakesh. If you are attending or addressing the person, the name of the person is quite good to be mentioned. Dear John, Dear Paul, Dear David. Then we have the introductory lines of this letter. The body of the letter is divided into 3 paragraphs. The first paragraph talks about howabouts and whereabouts, or even recalling the previous piece of communication between the two parties, the writer and the receiver. Paragraph 2 is the purpose of writing the letter. Why are you writing this? Are you mentioning your details of travel, or passing on information, sharing an experience, or thanking somebody? Paragraph 3 is conveying your wishes to the other right, to the receivers, and conveying wishes to their family members, or giving some promises and resolutions. Then comes on the right hand corner, or if modern day people are following on the left hand corner, there is nothing wrong. There you mention as your loving friend, or subscription, whatever the kind you have chosen. Then close with your name. Below the letter, you can also mention address on the envelope to whom you are sending. Address on the envelope with a small box drawn. So now let us go into the instructions on how to write these 3 paragraphs. Paragraph 1, as mentioned, deals with how about and where about. What does this expression mean to say how about? Means asking the well-being of the person who is addressed. How is he or how is she? Dear John, I hope you are doing well. I hope you are in the pink of your health. Underline the expression. I hope you are in pink of your health. I hope you are doing great. Ask for me, comma, I am doing quite well. As of me, I am doing quite well. Two expressions that you can continue. First, you express that the other person is doing well. Then you tell about your well-being, how you are. You can continue to where about. Like, I remember you are doing your course in St. Paul's Academy. I remember you were traveling to Darjeeling last week when I spoke to you. So whereabout? You can tell your whereabout. Right now, I am put up in Chennai. As of now, I am put up in Mumbai and things are going online. Thus, your introductory paragraph goes with addressal, asking about well-being of the person and telling about yourself as well. This is a short paragraph, quite simple, written in 2 to 3 lines. Then we give 1 line gap, go into the next paragraph, mentioning again on the purpose of the writing. Never begin this paragraph using the sentences like or framing your sentences like I am writing this letter to. Never do that mistake. Directly step into the statement as I am glad to express my feelings on receiving an award. I am happy to express or share my feelings on some achievement. Or you can also use, I am giving you a few expressions, try choosing your choice. It is indeed a great experience for me to undergo a course on English from English Coffee House, if I have to connect it to here. It is a cherishing experience for me to stay with a couple of friends last week. And I hereby, or I am glad here to share the experience with you. It was a sudden surprise for me when I was shortlisted to receive an award in the school. I can also say I am elated to receive a phone call from your father telling about your achievement. These are all positive lines. What if I am trying to share certain experience of, let us not hope so, God permit not, if something happens to my family member as a tragic incident, like someone passed away in our family, I regret to inform you, or I regret to share a tragic incident that took place or occurred in my family. I am sad to tell you that I am filled with sorrow on listening to the sudden demise of your dearest grandfather. So I would choose certain frame of introduction based on the event or the purpose of the letter. Your body of the letter continues keeping the tone formal, not just narrating something, but adding also your personal feeling and emotion connected to the purpose of writing. Generally speaking, this body or the main part, the second paragraph, runs from 10 to 14 lines of the letter. You keep narrating things if it is a past event using your past tense. I did this, I went there, I experienced it, I saw this, I was happy. If you are telling about a future plan, I would like to do this, I plan to do this, I am going to do this, I will be doing this in a future tense. Past event with past actions. Future promises, future hopes and plans with a future tense. Thus, your body of the letter concludes, and we go into the concluding paragraph 3. Convey my best wishes to your near and dear ones. I wish to be part of the program. I wish to be part of the celebrations of your birthday next year. I'm glad to be your friend and would love to journey further together. Then close with a good subscription in the right hand side corner or the left hand side corner as your structure demands according to the textbook, mentioning it as your loving friend 1. You can also say yours lovingly 2. 3. You can say your affectionate friend, affectionate, affectionate friend, or yours affectionately. As we discussed in one of the classes on writing a subscription, again we emphasize saying yours, Y capital, YOURS, without an apostrophe, and affectionately, affectionate, lovingly, and loving friend, everything in a small letters. Then mention your name if the question demands. If it is not so, just write XYZ. The corner of the letter goes with address on the envelope. Usually, address on the envelope is drawn in a box. Address on the envelope, put a colon with a small dash, then write the name of the person who is receiving the letter, followed by care of the father, mother, or the guardian, whoever it is. Then mention the door number and house number or plot number, whichever is there with you. Then go with locality, then go with district, then state with the pin code. You can, by the way, draw this box with a pencil and write it all in ink. Mark my expression, 2 things which I used here. Envelope, it is not envelope in pronunciation. We are learning a blended course here. So call it as envelope and not envelope. Then we don't write with a pen, we write with a pencil, but we write in ink, black or blue or green or red, choice is there. They runs with your personal letter or informal letter as of now. Reviewing the same, a simple practice can be given to us, each of us. Every one of us has best friends or friends. Write an imaginary letter to a friend telling about today's class. What have you learned today? How are the steps introduced here? Or any of the classes which you went through in English, which was informative to you and helpful to you in learning process. Share it with your friend. You will have a dual advantage. Double or dual advantage. One, you recall some knowledge that you gain from this. Second, you practice your informal letter. Now, after taking a short pause, on a fresh page, we'll go with writing a leave application. Why do I need to tell about leave application? Generally speaking, people do not encourage leave letters, but it is essential. Everybody has health issue or a casual thing, personal event taking place in your house, so you need to apply for a leave for a day or a two, or for a grand celebration for a week. But there is always a formal way to present your letter to your respective authority, call it principal of a school or a manager of a company, or your next immediate boss whom you are subordinate to. So as a school child, if I take it, I would write it to the principal. And most often, parents write letters on behalf of the students, or an employee as a teacher writing it to the principal, or a sales executive writing it to the next level manager. How do I address this leave letter? The structure would follow quite a good way. So what I would suggest is, we'll go into the next
given set of instructions in this class of day 3. Thank you, have a good day guys, and remember, do give us a like on the channel and subscribe to us to get every episode up to date. Have a blast. Bye.
Thank you for watching Ravi Sree University YouTube channel. Please like, share, comment and subscribe.